Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I had some thoughts about AI and all the hype that's surrounding AI right now. You know, the market's pretty boosted up, seemingly by a lot of the technology companies that are integrating AI into their platforms. So that led me to believe, everyone's talking about AI and, I chatted with this robot and it told me, it predicted the future and stuff like that. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but bear with me. So all this talk about AI, it just reminds me of all these other hypes that we've had over the years, and even not that long ago recently. So like, for example, I remember in 2017, 2018, all the hype about the marijuana stocks and how, the government was going to legalize marijuana and it was going to change everything, right? It was going to change medicine. It was going to change our money system, the way we did transactions. All these marijuana stocks were going up in value. I even saw where smaller companies started adding the word cannabis or marijuana to their company, to their actual name of their stock, also into their profile description. So they started saying that they provided services to the marijuana industry and things like that. And just by switching the name and adding marijuana to it, it caused their price to go up. How does this relate to AI? I think the same thing is happening with the AI hype right now. I think a lot of companies are adding it to their description. They're saying that they're integrating AI into their systems when they're actually not even integrating real AI into their system. They're just putting in some kind of like a chat bot. Those things have been used for many years in companies. Those are, when you type in the question, it just gives you an answer based on what it can read. That's not actual artificial intelligence. That's just some kind of chat bot. Those things have been used for many years, actually. A lot of companies are adding it to their profiles and stuff. So that way, when you invest, you can see that they're actually in AI when they're actually not. I actually remember back in 2014, about 10 years ago, I was working in the freight industry, and I would work with truck drivers, and there was all this hype about driverless cars and how they were going to put the truckers out of business. Well, I haven't seen one driverless freight truck on our roads to date. This was 10 years ago. I would go into work, clock in, and I would have truck drivers joke with me that, these are their last days driving trucks because they're about to be put out of business by the driverless technology. Hasn't happened yet. At around the same time, I remember when when everybody was saying that Amazon was going to be delivering all our packages in drones. All the delivery drivers were going to get put out of business. I actually saw companies that opened up because of the drone industry. They actually put drone in their name, or they said that they focused on drones somehow. A lot of those companies are out of business now. Drones didn't take over. Yeah, there's drones out there. Yeah, of course, there's some drones out there. There's some driverless cars out there. I'm not saying that that's not happening. It's just that the effects of these trends are not as fast as we think they are. A lot of us think that, oh man, by tomorrow, by next year, I'm going to be out of a job because AI is going to take over for my job, right? You see the articles that AI is going to take over the jobs of financial advisors, tax accountants, lawyers, even doctors are going to get put out of business by AI. I don't believe the hype. It could happen, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, like they're saying. There's so many hurdles to go over. Regulatory hurdles, government hurdles. There's just all kinds of things that need to get ironed out. Laws need to get made. People need to study this and see what the ramifications are first. They're not just going to let all these jobs get wiped out. It would just cause a major crisis in the economy. It's just not going to happen as fast as people think. How do I know? Like I said, I just got cut off by a truck that has a human in it. And I've seen plenty of truck drivers. They're all human. So obviously driverless technology didn't take over yet, since it got implemented 10 years ago. I've only seen about 2 or 3 drones in the past few years, and they were by little kids that were just fooling around in the neighborhood, taking pictures of me while I was in my backyard. Marijuana hasn't gotten legalized yet. The sector is pretty much dead right now. If there's any kind of news that comes out about marijuana, well then maybe it'll spur the sector again. but that didn't revolutionize anything. Hell, I would even say all the hype about Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies. You know, we had all these people coming out, oh, this coin is gonna revolutionize the way we transact. You know, the government money is fake money. It's not gonna be in use anymore. We're all gonna switch over to the cryptocurrencies because government can't regulate that. They can't touch it. They can't take it away from you. Yeah, they actually can take it away from you. It's not as anonymous as you think it is, and it hasn't taken over. So, and that's Bitcoin's been around over 10 years. So these trends don't happen as fast as the news will have you think. The news will put headlines out there to sensationalize and make you think, you know, oh my God, I'm scared. This is what's going on. Don't believe the hype, guys. Those are just some of my thoughts. Oh, one last one here was about the dot-com bubble when the internet got introduced in the late 90s. All these companies, you know, we were all thinking that we were going to change the way that we do business. Yes, we use the internet a lot now for business, but it didn't kill the physical stores and things that they were saying, you know. Yes, we're ordering some dog food online, but back when that got introduced, all those companies went out of business. Nobody wanted to order dog food online. The dot-com bubble happened, it burst. You know, all those increased expectations around the internet, they simmered down, they calmed down real quick. And we got a more realistic idea now of what that is. Same thing's gonna happen with AI. Everything right now is inflated because of the AI trend. But once we start to realize that it's not gonna happen as fast as we think, all those prices are gonna calm down. I wouldn't be surprised if Nvidia comes back down to reasonable price levels and once the hype dies down. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I would love to hear your opinion. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.